So when he comes back then, this is now, he's been with her 8 days maybe, 9 days. So he says, Tracy, we're going to have a baby. So I said, who is? So he said, you and that girl, that woman.
What?
I said, you've only known her fucking 9 days. I said, does she know she's going to have this baby? He said, yeah, we talked about it. So I said, that's fucking a bit nuts, isn't it? So I said, are you sure she's who she says she is? He said, yeah, she's verified. You've got to verify to be on these accounts. I said, okay. So I said, why would she want to have a baby with someone she just met? He said, well, time's running out. Neither of us are getting any younger. We both know what we want. This is it, Tracy. I love her. I can't keep my hands off her. So I said, Doug, I'm really happy for you. What I'm going to now tell you is you either cut Karen loose or are you going to keep going and just use Karen as some kind of roof over your head? What's the deal there? So he said, yeah. He said, no, I'm going to sort it out. So fuck me. This is now on the Wednesday, so this is 2 days later again. I'm about to go to the pictures with my daughter Erin to the cinema. Doug has been ringing me every fucking day and eating up into her time. So I have said to her, we will go to the cinema. So Doug rings me. So I said, Doug, look, I'm sorry, but I can't hang around. I'm going to the pictures. If you can ring me back in a couple of hours. If I fucking did, he starts screaming and crying, and I mean like this.
Oh my God.
I'm not fucking joking. This is how he was going. You're fucking selfish. You selfish fucking cow. You don't understand. You don't get it. I'm going to kill myself.
Wow.
So, Erin now is stood there with the coat on. She looked at me and she tells me to mute it. So I mute myself. She said, Mum, we can go to the pictures another day. Talk to Doug. Don't leave him like that. So I said, no, it's all right. So she said, listen, please, just do, and we can go another night. So I said, okay, thank you, Erin. So I said, Doug, calm down. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, my gosh.
I need to know what's happened. So he's now at this phrase. Like I'm saying, Doug, deep breaths, please. Just talk to me, Doug. I'm not going out. So he said, do you even understand mental health? So I said, listen, I'm trying to be nice. Come on, what's happening? He said, she's giving me fucking earpiece. I said, who's giving me earpiece?
Shit.
Come lie to me, Doug, and we can fucking debate this.
The luggage. I got the luggage. Oh, yeah. Shit. You're going to pack that shit around for the rest of your life, motherfucker.
I'm telling you, I told this same story. And some people have already heard me tell this story last year. I've probably still got the lives, so because it was live. So what happened then? I said, Doug, calm down, explain to me. So he said, listen, we had the night together. He said, listen, I couldn't keep my hands up. It was like when you're young and you're like a teenager, and you just keep going. I said, I totally got it. So he said, right, in the morning, when I woke up, I noticed blood on the pillow. Can anyone remember me telling this story last year? I woke up and there was blood on the pillow. So he said, I thought I'd been kissing her too hard and we'd bang her teeth. He said, because we were going. He said, but when I went in the bathroom, I've got all blood all around my mouth. When I go back into the bedroom, so is she. So he says, this gets better. So he says to her, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Look what's happening. And she said, look, I got herpes and I've had a flare-up. That's true.
My God.
Am I telling this story any differently? I have the story. I can read it alongside this. Am I telling any difference in this story? So, Doug now fucks her off, tells her they're finished, and off he goes back to Karen. Whether he told Karen and this one about his herpes, I have no fucking idea.
Oh, fuck.
That is God's truth. I've told this story before. Same story. He kissed her, it was too hard. He thought that was what the blood was. He was going to have a baby with her within days. No, he didn't. But Doug is a nut. Doug was always having these flights of fancies. After 2 weeks after that one, there was another one. She wore red, like, body things because he sent me the photos. She had very long legs and she liked to wear red high heels. Now, she was another one with money, but she didn't have enough money to keep Doug. And then what happened was she Googled his name and after
Oh, shit.
happening, and she said she couldn't see him anymore. Doug McGuire, John Brown.
Oh.
John Brown channel. John Brown.
Yeah, he seems kind of unhinged a little bit.
It is unhinged. He'd been in the fucking nut house. Come on.
There was a point where I felt sorry for him until he made that Google Plus page about me. I had felt bad for him, you know. That's before I found out he was hiding in his car so he wouldn't have to pay child support. But
Doug can hop on here and call me a liar. I've already told this story once. And when last year we were rowing, Doug then came into the comments and he started putting the cancer sign in there because this is what Doug does. Then what happened was Doug decided to ask if he could call me. So I said, yeah, call me. He cried like a fucking baby and he said, Tracy, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I did that. I hate myself. Will you forgive me? And I said, yeah, don't worry, Doug. And he said, listen, I can't forgive myself. And I said, listen, Doug and who? Doug and some woman he picked up on some random chick he picked up in Tinder or Fish, one of them.
Jeez, he's going to get AIDS.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I wouldn't entertain the cunt as a gift. You fucking mad? When he sent me that picture, I know what he was angling for. He was angling for me to send him a fucking picture back.
Wow. Yeah, I think that's what he was doing too.
Yes. He told me as well that, listen, the stiff stuff I could tell you, but we'll save it for another day. Let's just focus on this one. When Doug then said about the cancer, and then what happened was, I said, look, he said, I feel really bad. And I said, listen, Doug, you wishing me dead and wishing my cancer comes back doesn't make that happen. You're not God. So don't worry. You haven't, it's just words. So he said, oh, thank you for being so kind. Okay. The next morning he rang me up screaming and crying again. I said, what the fuck is the matter? He said, oh, Kelly Preston's. I said, what's that got to do with anything? He said, well, she died of breast cancer and I feel guilty again. And I said, oh, shut up, Doug. Stop being ridiculous. Fucking 5 women every fucking hour die of breast cancer. So in the world. So don't worry. That's just another statistic.
He's going to wind up spreading his luggage around. I wonder if that chick he's living with now knows.
Don't know.
Probably not. Oh, wow. That's pretty disgusting. Yuck.
Yeah. Well, see, everybody has to. What I've realised with Doug after was everybody has to have a use. Karen's use was the roof over his head. He got to take the dog out while she worked. He could act like he was living in her house. She was so
does he still live with her?
No. Then he met this one, which is Marcia. She's European. She wears Prada and, rolling in it a little. They live in the desert, Nevada. She's a paralegal and she is the one who helped him petition and force his wife to give him access to the kid, which he hadn't seen for a couple of years. But the wife's whole complaint was his online behaviour. She felt put the kid at risk.
But he's still doing it. Does his wife know that?
Probably not, but I'm sure she will because she's not stupid. She's looking in on YouTube. She knows the drill. He told me that him and Marcy are actually troll Monty together. That she does troll. Yeah.
I wonder if Monograph knows that.
He can fucking deny it all he likes. I don't fucking tell lies. I don't need to. Everything I say will always be the same.
He needs to get a job like a real man. I mean, he's not a real man.
What he ever had? Listen, he ducked in his family to go and make fame in Hollywood.